night, y'all. It's late tonight, but I had to come out and sit under the moon. Um, I kind of have a topic. I touched on it a little bit on my Facebook page in a live audio, but I wanted to get on here and share something with y'all today because I have learned a lot in my journey. I've learned that a lot of times you know things that you just know that other people may not understand why you know it. Um, for example, somebody that I used to deal with, you know, I've been told that he was a karmic, and I can see how he could appear as a karmic because a lot of the things that has transpired between us and how we could possibly seem like a karmic to each other. But my spirit and my heart doesn't say that it's a karmic. I am still dealing with that and working that out with myself. It's not easy. Being on this spiritual path is not easy. Trying to make better choices for your life, because it's no longer not just your life, but it's the life of your children, and if you don't have children, your future children, and their children, and their children. It's a lot. All the bugs and stuff are drawn to me, I guess. But if you listen to your over self, if you listen to what spirit is telling you and your spirit team is telling you, and you follow that, you can never go wrong. Because honestly, there is no right and no wrong when it comes to that. It's choices that you make, paths that you follow, that leads to outcomes. So if something doesn't work out, there's a lesson in it. It's not a failure. You just have to regroup, refocus, find the lesson, learn from it, and push forward. I'm working on self-love, because before I can want anybody to love me wholly and unconditionally, I have to love me wholly and unconditionally. And me saying this is not saying that I don't love myself wholly and unconditionally, because I do. But there are things about myself that I want to change, that I can change, and that I will change. For example, I'm not happy about my smile. Yes, my mother was scared of the dentist, so she did not take us to get dental care like we should have. And I'm trying to do better with mine. And making sure that they have the dental care that they need. And working on getting my focus on getting my mouth back healthy. And I've started with small things, with making my own toothpaste, and I've already started healing cavities and things like that I've had. Damage to my teeth. It's rebuilding teeth from where I had the damage to the cavity. I've lost teeth because of pregnancy and being drained and not having enough calcium in my system because I wasn't eating healthy. That's the other thing. I've never been a big meat eater, and I still don't eat a lot of meat, but I had, cut the meat out except for like fish and things like that. Pretty much a pescatarian, and my body is paying the price for eating the meat that I've eaten. I've gained weight, I'm bloated, and I'm not happy about that. I see it here in my face, in my stomach, my arms. But I'm thankful that these are things about myself that I can change. I'm just learning to love them while I'm in the process of changing them. And that's what I think was a big part of what I was missing. And I have to give props to my sister Keita from the She Sounds Off podcast. Go check her out and subscribe. I'll leave her link in the description. But she helped me to realize that although I do love myself because I make better choices for myself, it's not fully unconditional because I don't like these things about myself. And in some ways it's okay that I don't like them, but I still have to learn to love and embrace me and where I am right now. And that's what I'm working on. And I feel like, no, it's not just a feeling, but I know that that's my block as to why I don't have the love that I want, desire, need, and deserve. Because I have to work on that. So this is me holding myself accountable to myself. And I'm trying to show you all as well that it's okay to feel how you feel, but you can change it. And I'm thankful that the things that I don't like about me are things that I can change. Like my emotional state, my emotional responses. That is something that has finally clicked to me. And it was a decision. That's not an issue for me anymore. I will check myself before I make any rash choices or decisions. So, it's a process, and it's things that I'm working on, and I know that it's going to take time, and I'm okay with that. I have time. Because I know who I am. I'm a divine goddess who creates the reality that I want. Something I learned that was brought to my attention by Tasha Matrez. You can find her on Facebook. I no longer sit and allow fate to give me what fate feels that I deserve. I create what I want and manifest it subconsciously and consciously and create it. I was on a live that M. Rain did today of the Magical Mystic, and she asked, what do we want to make a year? And the number 7 million just popped to me. To some people that may seem impossible, but I know who I am, and I know the talents I have, and I know the people that I have connected to me that hitting that 7 million is not going to be an issue, because I know I got at least 5 to 7 things that I could gross at least $1 million on every year. Hold on for a second. This video is a little over the place because I'm just coming to you all raw, pure, authentic, and basically just kind of vlogging. Um, I don't really want this too structured because I want this to be intimate and I want this to be personal. Even though I'm putting this on YouTube and this is for the world to see, but it's still personal and it's still intimate. And I want you to feel like I am speaking to you. I want for my videos to give a message of hope and peace and love to anybody who watches this. And to not be discouraged because things may not be going how you may see that you want them to go or that you're expecting them to go. Everything happens for a reason. And no, I'm not saying that like as in fate, but every choice that we make leads to an action, a reaction, and I don't like the word consequence, but that's all I can think of right now. But I hope you all know what I'm trying to say, which leads us to learning different things and growing in different ways and expanding our knowledge and our growth and becoming who we are meant to be. And not everybody get to figure out before they leave this plane what they were put here to do, but you can figure that out. You can know by asking yourself all your questions, everything that you need, everything that you want to know. Go within, because once I started doing that, once I started seeking answers from within instead of just external sources, things become a lot clearer for me. So, and I say that, and it's not anything wrong with getting input or getting some life experience. I don't like the word advice. Got that from an old friend, Nisi. She's like, I don't like to give advice, but I give life experience. And I have held that to my heart since. And it's okay to seek them for some input, but your validation, your main source of validation, comes from self. And that too I got from Tasha Matrez. I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and act like Spirit just gave me every single thing, because he gives me people and he gives me tools, he gives me things that are placed in my life to give me the insight and the knowledge that that I have. So, you know, it's not just all me. You know, people have been placed in my life that have helped me tremendously with my growth, and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. But I'm holding myself accountable that I'm going to get back on my healthy, clean eating, that I'm going to focus on my health, not just my spiritual health, but my mental health and my physical health. And I'm going to lose these 80 pounds that I want to lose. I'm going to break it down in like 10, 20 pound segments and make it manageable, make these goals manageable goals, and do it. Because I've lost 60 pounds before, 70 pounds before. I can do it again. So, but I'm not going to sit here and hold y'all too long. It's already been about almost 15 minutes. So, I'm going to close it out here and just, you know, tell you all to keep pushing. You're fucking creators. And you can have the life that you truly desire, but you have to be willing to do the work. If you don't want to do the work and you don't want to manifest it and create it, then you're going to be forever stuck where you are. So, create with me. Create the life that you want, the life that you deserve and that you desire. Heal with me. Take this journey with me. Please leave your feedback, your comments, your questions. I'll have my contact information in the info box. I am on Instagram as olya.hh.center for Olya Healing and Holistic Center on Instagram. I haven't made my Facebook page yet, and my website is in the process. But there will be more services and products coming to aid you in your healing and spiritual and holistic growth. I'm just going to be the first poster child to show how when you really put in the work, you really can see the differences. Y'all have a good night, a good day, or a good evening whenever you may watch this. Y'all have a bliss-filled night, day, morning, or whenever you watch this. I love y'all. Peace.